Welcome to English Podcasts. Relax and enjoy your listening practice.
A few days ago, I came across a study about something so ordinary that most of us never even question it. Why humans are mostly right-handed. And honestly, it surprised me how deeply I started thinking about it afterward. Because around 90% of people in the world naturally use their right hand more for writing, eating, or handling tools, while only a small percentage are left-handed. We usually treat that as just a random human trait, like eye color or height, but scientists have actually spent decades trying to understand why this imbalance exists in the first place. What researchers are now beginning to understand is that handedness may start developing incredibly early, even before birth, and it seems to be connected to the way our brains organize movement and language. The recent research suggests that the left side of the brain, which controls the right side of the body, became more dominant over time because it helped humans coordinate complex tasks more efficiently. So things like making tools, communicating, cooperating in groups, and even early forms of language may have slowly pushed human evolution toward right-handedness. And what I found really fascinating is that this doesn't mean left-handed people are somehow unusual or defective. Actually, scientists think variation itself may have helped human survival. In competitive situations, being different sometimes creates advantages. Left-handed athletes, for example, often perform well in sports like tennis or boxing because opponents are less used to reacting to them. So nature never completely removed left-handedness from the population. But I think the reason this topic stayed with me is because it says something bigger about how humans work. We spend so much time trying to fit people into categories that feel normal, when in reality even the most common human behaviors come from a long, complicated mix of biology, adaptation, and chance. And honestly, when you think about it, almost every system around us is quietly built for the majority. Scissors, school desks, computer mice, kitchen tools. Most of them were designed with right-handed people in mind, often without anyone even noticing. So, I guess the deeper realization for me was that being in the minority can shape your daily experience in ways other people barely see. Not always dramatically, but constantly, in small, invisible moments. And maybe that's why research like this matters. It reminds us that human diversity isn't a flaw in the system. It is the system. The differences we notice in people are often the result of millions of years of adaptation, survival, and human complexity that we still don't fully understand. And I think there's something comforting about that, actually. The idea that even something as simple as which hand you use carries a story about who we are as a species, how we evolved together, and why no single version of normal has ever fully explained what it means to be human.